Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
What's up, everybody? It's Matt back here at RKO-VER Entertainment. Thank you again for watching my video, and this is a WWE Monday Night Raw review, so I'll let you guys know what happens. Alright guys, Raw started off with a sweet tribute to Martin Luther King. It's pretty awesome, and now the entrance music's on, and I'll let you guys know what the first segment is. Alright guys, first segment of Raw is over. Starts off with Roman Reigns comes out, says he's only worried about Brock Lesnar tonight. Calls him out, but he don't come out. Jericho comes out, says, well, if you're looking for Brock Lesnar, I know where he's going to be later on tonight. He's going to be on the highlight reel. So he invited Roman Reigns to the highlight reel also, so I assume the highlight reel is going to be the main event tonight, or we'll close out the show tonight. And League of Nations came out to say, you know, you're having all these, or because Jericho mentioned something like there's going to be the top 3 prospects to win the Royal Rumble in the ring during the highlight reel. So League of Nations comes out to say that, well, if you're having top prospects to win the Royal Rumble, you need to have us on because one of us is going to win the Royal Rumble. Blah blah blah. Promo battle turns into Rusev versus Roman Reigns with Jericho as the special guest referee. So I'll let you guys know what happens. Alright guys, Roman Reigns wins the opening match against Rusev with a Superman punch and a spear after a great comedy spot where Y2J proceeded to throw all the other members of League of Nations out from ringside one by one. The first one was Sheamus, you know, he threw him out because he interfered. He threw Sheamus into the barricade. So that one wasn't that funny, but then he started doing some really funny stuff to which one was it? To King Barrett to get him out of there. Then he threw Del Rio out. Then the match ended with Sheamus winning. So we'll see what happens next, guys. Alright guys, next match, Brie Bella versus the returning Natalya. So good to see Natalya back on Raw. She's one of my favorite divas, so hopefully this turns out well. Alright, Brie taps out to the sharpshooter. Natalya wins her first match back. I'm liking that. And they keep promoting that tomorrow is the season premiere of Total Divas. I'm hoping that Natalya didn't just have a match because they're promoting that. Hopefully she's going to be back because she's a good wrestler. Alright guys, so we got a 6-man tag team match. Ryback and the Dudleys versus the Wyatt family. So I'll let you guys know what happens. Alright guys, the Wyatt family get the win. Luke Harper gets the pin over Bubba Ray Dudley with the discus clothesline. So far, it's been an okay Raw, but it's the Raw right before pay-per-view, so it's always a little down. But I'll let you guys know what happens next. Alright, next match is Big Show. Hashtag get off my TV. Shouts out to JD from New York. Versus Heath Slater of the Social Outcasts, who seem to have new t-shirts. So I don't know if they're on WWEshop.com yet, but they probably will be soon. Okay, so the Big Show wins in short fashion and then proceeds to knock out every member of the Social Outcasts. And apparently Big Show is a face now. He just took a selfie with somebody in the crowd. So, I mean, I don't know. He just keeps going back and forth. I don't know if anybody's changed back and forth as many times from face to heel as the Big Show. But anyway, I'll let you guys know what happens next. Alright, so we got Vince McMahon and Stephanie McMahon coming out to see who goes #1 in the Royal Rumble. Okay, guys, so the whole drawing was pretty much just a setup for Mr. McMahon to say, Roman Reigns, you're #1 in the Rumble. Because they drew one name, it was Roman Reigns. Mr. McMahon was like, well, that's a coincidence, and he threw that ball back in with his name in. Rolled it up again, drew another name. It's Roman Reigns again. He says, Stephanie, did you put that name, Roman Reigns' name back in there? I didn't mean for you to put his name back in there. Let's do it again. So then they do it again without the Roman Reigns ball in there. And the next ball that comes out, of course, has Roman Reigns' name in it. So obviously every name in the tumbler was Roman Reigns. And Mr. McMahon had said, like, well, Roman Reigns will be #1 in the Royal Rumble, but he won't be #1 after the Royal Rumble. And you can believe that. So now we got Charlotte and Ric Flair coming out to the ring. Not for commentary, but to sit next to commentary, watch a match. And I assume it's going to be a Becky Lynch match, but we'll see. Thank you, guys. Alright, guys, it's Becky Lynch versus Tamina, and Team Bad has new entrance music, which I like it. So we'll see what happens in this match. Like I said, Charlotte and Ric Flair are on commentary, so they'll probably get involved somehow. Okay, Becky Lynch wins the match with the disarmer, and grabs the mic after the match and cuts a pretty good promo. One of the best promos I've ever seen Becky Lynch in. She was going back and forth between Charlotte and the Nature Boy, and ultimately got Ric Flair to agree to the championship match because she baited him into it, and then Charlotte was all surprised. She acted like she didn't want to take the match, you know, so she was mad at her dad for accepting the match for her.
It's hard to resist, even for us.
Do you know why you're here?
Next match is a tag team match. I didn't see who they just said, but I'll let you guys know.
How am I supposed to do?
Alright, guys. Del Rio and Sheamus versus Kalisto and Ambrose. So we'll see what happens. Alright, guys. League of Nations wins. Sheamus gets the pin over Kalisto. And wasn't a great match. I'll let you guys know what happens next. Okay, so the New Day just had a funeral for Francesca. And Francesca is the trombone which Jericho broke last week. It's pretty funny. Alright, guys, next match is Big E versus Jey Uso. Alright, guys, Big E gets the win, and it was a little bit of distraction from Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. But it's the New Day, so what do you expect? So Raw is pretty lull tonight, but I'll let you guys know what happens next. Alright, we got Stardust, The Ascension, and Tyler Breeze versus Titus O'Neil, R-Truth, Mark Henry, and Neville. So we'll see what happens. Alright, team of Neville, Tyler Breeze, R-Truth, and Mark Henry get the win. Adrian Neville, Red Arrow on Tyler Breeze, gets the pin. There was a botch in the match. It was supposed to be like a fall-away slam spot where Titus O'Neil threw Tyler Breeze to Mark Henry, He was supposed to catch him and then immediately slam him in the world's strongest slam. But Titus threw him so hard that he went straight over Mark Henry's head and fell behind him. It's pretty funny. Alright guys, so the main event of Raw is going to be the highlight reel with Chris Jericho and Brock Lesnar, and that is coming up next. So let you guys know what happens. Well, I think Chris Jericho is about to get smashed. He just got in Paul Heyman's face. Paul Heyman came out first before Lesnar. He got in Paul Heyman's face and said, "What if it comes down to me and Lesnar in the final 2 in the Rumble?" And then Brock's music hits, and now he's about to get in the ring. I'll let you guys know what happens. Okay, so before Brock could get in the ring, Roman Reigns' music hits. He's coming through the crowd. We'll see what happens. Holy crap. For once, I'm enjoying the ending of Raw. Usually every time Lesnar's on TV, he's made to look very, very strong, taking out everybody. Well, it's not over yet, so he can still do it, but it doesn't look like it. Come on, do it, get him. Oh, yes! Anyway. So Roman Reigns spears Brock Lesnar. As soon as he gets in the ring, he's down. League of Nations comes out to try to help. League of Nations gets suplexed everywhere by Brock Lesnar. And then Bray freaking Wyatt. Bray Wyatt came out with the Wyatt family, of course, and took out everybody, Lesnar included. That would be so awesome if Bray Wyatt won the Royal Rumble. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think he'll have a good showing. Royal Rumble. I'm so happy I'm going to be there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If this is your first video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and leave me a comment, because I always respond to everybody and I love hearing your feedback. And stay tuned this Sunday, Royal Rumble, a day in the life, live video footage. So if there's any special entrants or anything like that, you guys will see it on my channel, and I'll live tweet to you guys and let you know what's going on too. Thank you very much for watching. You guys are the best.